Welcome to The Fame, your go-to spot for the latest updates and behind-the-scenes scoops on your favorite reality families. Today, we're diving into some big Duggar news that's got everyone talking. First up, we're starting with an exciting baby announcement. Jinger Duggar Vuolo and her husband Jeremy have just revealed they're expecting baby number 3. But here's the twist. Jinger and Jeremy kept the news from their daughters, Felicity and Evangeline, for a lot longer than planned. Why the delay? Well, Felicity's big personality and natural flair for storytelling had a little something to do with it. Stick around to see how the Volos broke the news and Felicity's adorable reaction, plus the unique way Jinger shared her pregnancy surprise with Jeremy. Next, the spotlight shifts to Jason Duggar, who's stirring up controversy on Instagram. He recently liked a post in support of Donald Trump, but this wasn't just any post. It came with some pointed claims that sparked immediate backlash. With fans and critics alike fired up, we're unpacking the details of the post, Jason's support, and why this simple like has social media in an uproar. And then we're diving into a hot topic from Jill Duggar Dillard. Known for speaking her mind and her tell-all memoir, Jill's latest self-care reminder post is being called everything from tone-deaf to smug and even hypocritical. So what exactly did Jill say to spark this reaction? And what do fans really think? We'll be breaking it all down for you. Finally, we're rounding things off with a lighthearted look at JoyAnna Duggar Forsyth, whose memorable joy moments have won the internet over. From funny misunderstandings to eyebrow-raising parenting tips, JoyAnna has given us some of the Duggar family's most unforgettable moments. We're diving into the good, the awkward, and the downright hilarious stories that have made JoyAnna an internet favorite. Whether you're here for the heartwarming moments, the family drama, or just to stay in the loop, The Fame has you covered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a beat. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo, former stars of Counting On, recently shared the big news exclusively with People. They're expecting their third child. Jinger, 30, is due in March 2025, and the couple couldn't be more thrilled. As parents to 6-year-old Felicity and 3-year-old Evangeline, they've been eager to expand their family, but they also had to be careful with how they broke the news. Jinger shared a hilarious insight with People, explaining that Felicity is quite the social butterfly. She's a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news. Jinger joked. Knowing that Felicity might let the secret slip, Jinger and Jeremy decided to wait until just before they announced the pregnancy publicly to tell their daughters. When the time finally came, Jinger and Jeremy wanted it to be a memorable moment. So, during a family photo shoot, they surprised the girls with customized denim jackets that had Big Sis written on the back. The photographer captured the precious moment as Felicity and Evangeline pieced together what the jackets meant. Felicity was instantly overjoyed, bouncing up and down with excitement, while Evangeline was a little more reserved, unsure what it all meant. But Jinger is confident that once the baby arrives, Evangeline will warm up to her new role. As for Jeremy, he got a surprise of his own. On Felicity's 6th birthday, Jinger handed him a seemingly ordinary Amazon package. Inside was her positive pregnancy test. Talk about a gift to remember. Jeremy admitted that while they had hoped for a third child, he was still speechless when he realized the news. Jinger reflected on the excitement and anticipation, saying that she's cherishing every moment with her 2 daughters before their new sibling joins the family, although they haven't found out the baby's gender yet. Jinger says they'll be happy either way. With their baby on the way, Jinger and Jeremy have so much to look forward to. And so do their daughters. Felicity is already eager to step into her role as a big sister again, and it's only a matter of time before Evangeline gets excited too. We'll be keeping a close eye on any updates from the Volos as they prepare for baby number 3. What do you think about Ginger's surprise for Jeremy and Felicity's heartwarming reaction? Let us know in the comments. Next, we're diving into some heated discussions surrounding Jason Duggar. Recently, Jason was spotted liking a highly controversial post on Instagram, a post championing Donald Trump with some pointed messages and questionable claims. It has certainly sparked quite a reaction, both among Duggar fans and critics. So what exactly did the post say, and why are people so fired up about Jason's support? Let's break it all down. The Instagram post Jason liked had a caption reading, "Follow me if you're Trump's top guy," along with a bold tag of Donald Trump. The image had text declaring, "He single-handedly nearly kept America from having the first female president twice. To some, it was a celebration of Trump's victories and influence. To others, it read as a deeply divisive statement with a strong tone of misogyny. The reactions to Jason's like have been fiery and swift. Many people, already critical of the Duggar family's conservative beliefs, took issue with Jason's support of the post. Comments poured in, with some mocking the single-handedly phrase, others questioning the Duggar education, and some expressing disappointment that Jason's support aligns with such controversial views. One user quipped, "Imagine thinking that's a flex," while others went further, calling the family extremist and referencing control-heavy teachings within certain evangelical communities. Additionally, some pointed out the irony that while Jason praised Trump for preventing a female presidency, his brother Jill Duggar recently lost an election to a woman, a loss that many find symbolic in light of their conservative values. Critics didn't hold back, with comments like, "Can't wait for the male Duggar genes to catch up with him so he can look as bad on the outside as he does inside." And wow, what misogyny! MAGA nuts are now emboldened to show their true colors. Perhaps the most cutting remarks were reserved for those calling out the Duggar family's openness about their belief system. A particularly scathing comment read, "What amazes me the most isn't their awful belief system, but the fact that they share it so openly. Screw him." Some even referenced the book by Tia Levings, known for exposing harsh control dynamics in conservative Southern Baptist communities, drawing parallels to the Duggar world. While many Duggar family members continue to follow their beliefs openly, Jason's recent Instagram activity has again fueled the fires of public scrutiny. With every post, every like, and every public appearance, fans and critics alike are keeping a close eye on the Duggar and their perspectives. Whether you're supportive or critical of Jason Duggar's recent post-like, there's no denying the ongoing fascination with the Duggar family and how their personal beliefs play out in the public sphere. What do you think of Jason's social media activity? Does it reflect a broader family trend, or is he stepping out on his own? Let us know in the comments below. Next, we're talking about a recent Instagram post from Jill Duggar Dillard that has set social media on fire. Jill, who's known for her controversial family background and recent memoir, decided to share a self-care reminder post on her Instagram stories that many fans are calling tone-deaf, smug, and even hypocritical. Stick around as we break down what Jill posted, why it sparked such heated reactions, and what people are saying about her message and underlying intentions. So, let's get into the post itself. Jill's Instagram story starts with a religious message that reads, "Here's a reminder, no matter your political party, Jesus is still in control and always will be. Yesterday, today, and forever." This sentiment seems intended to reassure, but it didn't sit well with many followers, especially considering the current political climate and Jill's affiliation with conservative evangelical beliefs. After her religious message, Jill posted a press reset on today checklist, encouraging her followers to exercise, get outside, hydrate, and enjoy a cup of coffee. On the surface, it seems like innocent self-care advice, but many commenters felt that her post was both dismissive and out of touch. Some even called her advice a smug attempt to downplay serious issues affecting people's lives, such as threats to democracy, human rights concerns, and growing political divides. As you'd expect, Jill's story didn't go unnoticed. Reactions poured in quickly, with some followers slamming her for being passive-aggressive and tone-deaf. Many fans reminded Jill of her own painful experiences, asking how she could take such a detached stance given her personal struggles and the broader issues at stake. Others were quick to point out the irony, noting how her advice seems disconnected from the serious challenges that many Americans face today. Some people even mocked the contrast between Jill's posts and the actions of her more extreme supporters, who have historically been vocal and even aggressive about political matters. People weren't shy about calling Jill out for her family's history of conservative and often controversial views. Some raised questions about her association with MAGA and evangelical movements, while others brought up the troubling history surrounding her family's beliefs and their impact on her upbringing. One pointed comment criticized her for suggesting that taking a walk and drinking water could be a cure, all in such turbulent times. Others pointed out the contradictions in her message, like how the party she supports often stands in stark contrast to the teachings of compassion and care that Jesus is known for. Jill's Instagram story may have been meant as a well-intentioned reminder, but it's clear that it's been received very differently by her audience. This latest post has reignited the debate over her true beliefs and how much she's actually stepped away from her family's worldview. Many feel her attempt to spread positivity and self-care comes across as naive at best and deeply hypocritical at worst. So what do you think? Is Jill just trying to be encouraging, or is there more to her message? Finally, we're diving into the hilariously memorable, sometimes cringeworthy, and often concerning moments of joy. Anna Duggar Forsyth, JoyAnna has become somewhat of a beloved internet figure, not just for her role in Counting On, but also for her series of joy moments that have left fans both laughing and scratching their heads. From funny misunderstandings to eyebrow-raising parenting choices, there's no shortage of moments to break down here. So grab a seat and get ready for a wild ride through JoyAnna's most unforgettable moments. Let's start with an incident that's both funny and relatable. During a power outage, JoyAnna famously seemed confused about why her candles were still working without electricity. It was an honest mistake, but fans couldn't help but chuckle at her momentary lapse in logic. This one might just be a warm-up though, because there's plenty more where that came from. Next, an honorable mention, JoyAnna's honeymoon mishap. While enjoying her first getaway with husband Austin, she encountered sparkling water for the first time. Apparently, she was horrified, thinking she'd accidentally consumed alcohol. A big no-no in the Duggar family. Her shocked reaction had fans laughing, but it also became a bit of a classic joy moment. Then there's the memorable time JoyAnna struggled with the multiplication sign, reading it as an X and getting visibly confused. Keep in mind, this was after she was already married and had children, which makes it even funnier, and maybe just a tad worrisome. Speaking of her parenting choices, a lot of fans have raised concerns over some of JoyAnna's more questionable decisions when it comes to her kids' safety. There's been everything from riding around on a four-wheeler with her helmetless toddler to letting her kids play around with unsecured guns in the house. The online criticism grew when she left a gun out in her living room, right within reach of her little ones. Many see these choices as careless, and it sparked some serious conversations about safety within the Duggar household. But it's not all about risky situations. Sometimes JoyAnna's mishaps are just plain funny. For example, who could forget her attempt at chicken fettuccine Alfredo with penne noodles? It might seem minor, but fans found it so delightfully off-brand that it became its own mini legend in the Duggar fandom. Then there's her unusual choice to name her son Gunner. Considering her nonchalant attitude toward gun safety around her children, some fans saw it as an ironic and somewhat unsettling choice. And for a truly classic moment, we have JoyAnna's wedding day, when she reportedly said, "I can't stay too long," at her own wedding. Fans had a field day with this one, wondering why she seemed to treat her own big day like a minor obligation she needed to escape. It's hard not to laugh while also shaking your head a little at these quirky joy moments. Finally, we have one of the more eyebrow-raising moments. Allowing her child to walk barefoot in a public bathroom. When a photo surfaced of her toddler without shoes in a less-than-sanitary setting, fans couldn't help but voice their concerns. Many felt this spoke to a larger issue of carelessness with her kids' safety. There you have it. Some of JoyAnna Duggar's funniest, cringiest, and most head-scratching moments. While some of these instances are lighthearted, others raise real concerns about her parenting choices and understanding of basic safety. Whether she's confusing multiplication signs or navigating new experiences like sparkling water, JoyAnna has certainly left a unique mark on the Duggar family story. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into Duggar drama and reality TV moments here on The Fame. We'll see you next time.